I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate, watch his dirt, out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murk, out the gate, on sight, red, green, red, tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my time was coming. I've been hustling with no front and forget all the fame, get the money, I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin' since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'm sure.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A first down throw for Cousins. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First down.
From the red zone now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 17 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Christian McCaffrey.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Check 41. Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there. Hey, 41, Mike.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Completes it to Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
41, Mike. 41, Mike. Ricky.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. A quick throw by Bridgewater. That's complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Bridgewater again. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Check 4.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Kill.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Bridgewater with a keeper. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On the sneak, it's Bridgewater. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 54. Mark 54. Here we go, G.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Yeah, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
Cousins pass.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Vikings.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 36-yard line.
Cousins again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's going to wind up and air it out. Touchdown, Vikings.
Number 85.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
That's the end of the first.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cannon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. first carry for Trenton Cannon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
First down. Here's Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
54, right there, 54. Gun! Yellow!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. First down, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. He'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right.
Oh, wide open, complete. And down to the 11. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 41 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Cousins pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Running for it. Here's Cook.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Single, single the slot, single the slot. 41 Mike, go! 41.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Pass complete to number
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Vikings 21, Panthers nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Ooh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Ooh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Ooh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Ooh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Ooh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Ooh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Ooh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cash. So many couches I crashed. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. ground. This is Derrick Henry. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. There he goes again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 34 yards there and a first down. And we were down in the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Tannehill. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
22, Derrick Henry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38, Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt.
Ryan Tannehill.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Complete to
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. This is Henry. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. A 1st down carry for Henry. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
There's nothing.
Second down and 8. Henry. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The carry here for the big tight end. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Richard Sherman on.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The toss right to Henry. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Gostkowski with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But it'll be 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the 49er
off the play fake to McKinnon. It's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
49ers.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 51 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Titans 10, 49ers 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
Yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And all the way down to the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Tannehill now to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Raheem Mostert. Brings up 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Rolling to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, Mostert. And some room to roam now. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. On 2nd and 12. Garoppolo. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
To Deebo Samuel. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
A gain of 18 on the play.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Garoppolo. Now he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. And that's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Niners 14. Titans 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Tannehill. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Flag down.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Tight right.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It was Rashaan Evans there to put a nice hit on it. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Titans 10.
Once again, it's Mostert. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turn. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Derrick Henry.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Now Tannehill. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. Touchdown, Titans! A.J. Brown, 64 yards. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
Steven Gostkowski for the extra point.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Come on, keep giving it to him. Let's go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40, 30, 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
For San Francisco.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tannehill on 1st down. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mostert. Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Hey, gun. 21. Here we go. 13. Under 10.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Partner, why were they even putting the ball in the air in that situation?
I know they have confidence a lot of the time in their team, and, hey, we can call anything. But in this spot, with that lead and that amount of time on the clock, not much, you've got to take care of it. I would have figured they'd run the football there.
Now their defense has to stand tall. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
The tackle made by
and we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
2nd and 9.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
3-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.